Alright guys, my name is Yona Wisdom and this is a guide to Olympic diving. Forward and reverse armstand are very sparingly used in elite international competition currently. Similarly to back armstand, it's very important to practice getting up into and holding the handstand in the gym. It's also useful to practice the techniques to create the rotation in the gym because there's very little margin for error. Therefore, the techniques and the specific movements have to be consistently correct. Reverse armstand is easy to explain because the technique is the same as back armstand, bending and extending the legs quickly and then using the arms to push up off the board. However, to safely pass the board, the diver has to lean slightly forward before pushing off and creating a somersault. Lean too far and the somersault will be too slow, but don't lean enough and you'll probably have a little bit of a headache. Jose Guerra from Cuba and Gleb Galperin from Russia, both retired now, were excellent at this direction. They were both do the armstand reverse triple tuck. When they nailed it perfectly, it was a very, very spectacular dive. Forward armstand is mainly used by juniors in their requireds. Requireds are the first 5 dives on springboard or the first 4 dives on platform that a junior diver would compete with a limited degree of difficulty before they then move on to their optional dives which have no limit on the degree of difficulty. An armstand forward somersault pike is very popular amongst the junior divers. Also, young male divers developing their senior 10 metre list would usually opt for an armstand forward double somersault pike if they haven't learned anything with more difficulty just yet. This is so that they can complete the quota of doing 6 dives from 6 different groups. Whereas for young females developing their senior platform list, because they only have to do 5 dives from 6 different groups, they don't necessarily have to use an armstand, but it's still quite a common dive amongst the females. I personally never seen an armstand forward triple tuck or triple pike on 10 metre, but it is possible, although the technique required is very difficult and very complicated and requires a lot of control and strength to push off the board. I've never done a reverse armstand on platform, mainly because I'd like to keep my head on my shoulders and avoid that being knocked off by the board, but also is pretty difficult with my size. However, I have done forward armstand, but nothing more challenging than the armstand forward somersault pike on 10 metre back when I was a junior. But one time I did get 9s in it in Barcelona when I was part of a team event and I had to do it on 7 metre. Any questions, feel free to comment and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If not, thank you for watching. Next week's video will be my last on all the diving groups before I move on to judging, scoring, dive numbers, and then eventually a bit more detail about all the diving events. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the next episode of a guide to Olympic diving. Thank you for watching. Peace out.